Hey guys, so I'm doing something a little different this month. Instead of doing a December vlog, I am doing a goals and resolutions video. I was kind of distracted at the end of this month to finish vlogging, so even if I did do a December vlog, it'd be very unfinished. So instead, I decided to do this inspired by PJ, who I will link down below if you want to check out his channel and see what his goals and resolutions are. I'm not really great with resolutions or goals. Wait, I probably shouldn't say goals. But I'm not very good at resolutions. A lot of times I'll have like 3 things that I want to do for the year, and by February I'm not doing anything towards those goals. So I'm going to look at my goals this year as lifestyle changes so that I keep doing them throughout the year and possibly form them into habits that I can continue with my life even after this year. So the first goal that I have for this year is to read more. As an English major in college, I read all the time. As a kid, I was like the one kid who read all the fiction books designed for anybody between ages 6 to 10, before I even left elementary school. I'm pretty sure like before I was done with 5th grade, I was basically done with that area of the library. It was super nerdy. I actually went back when I was graduating high school to see the librarian at my elementary school, and she completely remembered me because I used to spend like our silent reading hour down there because I could swap out the books so fast. But that's where I developed my love for reading, and I feel like as I grew older, I just haven't had the time to read regularly. So there's a lot of benefits to reading frequently. It really helps with your vocabulary. I think people who are well-read speak very nicely or very well. I feel like I stammer a lot. I feel like I don't have the best vocabulary. You can't even tell that I have read many books because of the way I speak. Anyway, I really hope that reading more and more this year will help with those things and also help me with my writing. Before I move on to my second resolution, I wanted to share with you guys the first book that I want to read this month. I'm gonna give it for like 3 to 4 weeks to finish a book, so hopefully by the end of the year I'll be done with 12 books. I read a lot of fiction when I was growing up and in the last couple of years. I don't really give nonfiction a try because I always assume they're going to be boring, but honestly, a lot of self-help books have gotten me through things. Anyway, one of the books that I really have been thinking about reading and have gotten a lot of recommendations on is The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. I know a couple friends who have read this already and really loved it. I thought it'd be a good idea to read since I'm in this particular situation in my life. I thought it'd get me motivated and positive and probably give me some tips on how to accomplish my new goals for this year. Anyway, I invite anybody who is interested in reading this book to read it with me this month. That'd be really cool. We can chat about it, whatever, and we can talk about it. Anyway, my second goal for this year is to continue drinking lots of water. This was one of my resolutions last year, and I thought I did a pretty good job with it throughout the year. Probably my first semi-successful resolution that I've ever had in my life. And honestly, getting into the habit of drinking more water has really changed my skin, my immune system. I usually get sick maybe 4 or 5 times a year, but this year I didn't get sick at all, which is kind of crazy. And I really attribute the change in my immune system to drinking water because that's really the one thing that I changed drastically in my life. I mean, there were some days I didn't do that, but overall I think I did a pretty good job with that. And I'm going to continue that for next year. So my third goal is to write more. So I have a blog that I started 2 or 3 years ago. When I started the blog, I had moved into Baltimore and I really wanted to explore the city and talk about the city. And I wanted to theme it around, the fact that there's no better time than now to do something. And I was really inspired by friends who had, just dropped everything and pursued their dreams. Ironically, I wasn't one of those people at the time, and I wanted to write about them. But that kind of fell through with life getting busy, and then I got a new job out of the city. I moved out of the city. All this stuff happened. So now the blog is more like of a creative outlet thing for me. Lately, I've only been posting my vlogs on there, but I really want to get into writing more. I think I'm getting lazy because I'm making these videos and not really focusing on my first passion in life, which is writing. So hopefully I crank out some things to write about for you guys to read if you want to. There was a stint in time where all my friends were on WordPress, and I loved reading each other's thoughts, and everybody was writing about things that weren't pertaining to all of us necessarily, and things that were pertaining to them personally. And I really loved, you know, the community we had before, but when everybody started falling out of it, it was hard to keep up. But I know there's some of you who are always reading, which I super appreciate, and you guys keep me going on there. So thank you for those people who still read my blog, and I promise to try to do my best and keep up with it this year. Which leads me to my next goal. So my fourth goal this year is to continue with vlogging. I actually started to do this because in my old job I was dealing with a lot of people with Alzheimer's and dementia, and I was visiting those families and those clients and seeing their pictures on the wall and by their bed, and it's kind of sad to think that they don't remember those times or remember those moments that made them happy and when those pictures were taken because of this disease. You know, I really wanted to encapsulate my life, especially with all the changes that had been going on. I had gotten engaged and traveling more, so I wanted to, you know, make them concrete by making them into videos. And that's why I started to vlog and, you know, start my YouTube channel. So I used to do this like very rarely before, and I bought a new camera in May, just in time for my engagement party in May. Ever since that first month, I've been vlogging pretty consistently, and I've put out videos every month since then, and I've been pretty proud of them, and I think I'm getting better at editing and being more concise in my videos. It's really been a creative outlet for me when I didn't have a job that would allow me to be creative this way. So it's been really fun to do them, and I really want to continue doing them, especially this year. You know, we're celebrating my wedding in a couple of months. I mean, this life change that I'm in right now, I want to see myself through it, and like actually visually see myself through it later and see what I could have done better, what I did do, stuff like that. I don't know, but I've really enjoyed doing them, and I want to continue doing them, not just for me, just the people who do watch. I mean, some of you have, you know, commented on the side that you guys really want to get into this thing, and it's been great being the person that you get to watch that pushes you to finish the video that you've been hoping to put out. So that's been cool, and I'm hoping to continue that this year. So my fifth and final resolution is kind of like a two-face kind of thing. I really want to have better health. I had my first physical in like 10 years a few months ago, and nothing was wrong, so, you know, thank God for that. But I just want to take better care of myself in general because I'm getting older. Certain foods affect me more differently. Gaining weight is so easy these days. When something hurts or something affects me poorly, I can feel it. And I just don't want to be one of those people who neglected their bodies for years and years and years, and then when it's too late to do anything about it, you just have to like deal with a disease. And I don't want to do that. And I want to be healthy for my new husband. I want to be healthy for my family, my future family possibly, and I want to be just in better health. I want to feel stronger. I want to feel like I can breathe going up the stairs. But getting to that goal includes so many different things I need to do, like drinking more water, going to the gym more, incorporating cardio into my life, You know, there's certain things that I do enjoy more than others, and cardio is not one of those things. So I have to find out things that will make me enjoy working out. But I really enjoyed SoulCycle last year, and that's been like really great, but it's not manageable for somebody who is not making money now. So I have to find something else I'll really like. But I do still have a gym membership through Roy, and I'm hoping to get myself to the gym at least 3 or 4 times a week, even if it's for like a half hour. There's no excuse to not have time these days because I don't have a job. So I'm really hoping that in the next 3 weeks I get into more of a routine with that and get my butt into the gym. Ironically, today I got my wedding dress, and when I tried that on, it was like in July. I'm pretty sure I gained like 5 pounds since then, and they had already told me that the dress will fit a little snug when I first get it because it's brand new. I tried it on today and it fits like a glove, but I want it to like feel perfect when I'm sitting or dancing, so I can lose a few pounds, and I'm okay with that, and I'm hoping that that will encourage me to get my butt to the gym and things just fall into place from wanting that certain feeling when I'd wear it the day of our wedding. I know this has been a pretty chatty video, but I hope you guys enjoyed watching it anyway. If you did, thanks. Subscribe, whatever you want to do. But anyway, I'll probably get back into my vlogs for the month of January, so look out for that. And I'll see you guys in the next one.